Okay, we were out here four-wheeling with the big power wagon, and we came across this guy that was walking out here in the middle of nowhere. Let's get a talk with him because he's got an interesting story. What's up, buddy? What's your name?
Hey there, how's it going?
What's your name?
I'm Jamal Green.
Jamal, shake a hand, make friends. So what's going on, dude? You're walking.
I'm walking across Utah.
You're walking across the whole state of Utah?
More or less. I started on the other side of Zion and I'm going to Arches.
Zion. Now, how far is Zion from here?
Well, if you were to take the freeway, it would only be about 300 miles.
How far is the freeway, bud?
It's a long ways away from right here.
Okay, so you actually, when you say walking, you came all the way through all this right here?
Yep, and I took a meandering route, so I'm right at 700 miles right now.
700 miles.
Yep.
700 miles in 43 days.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Someone, for all that walking, I think someone ought to buy you a brand new pair of shoes.
Yeah, I think so too.
You didn't even bring two pairs, did you?
Actually, I started with another pair, but after 10 days. So these have 33 days on them.
That's 33 days of use.
Yep, but I tell you what, tomorrow I'm gonna be done. So as long as I can make it through one more full day of hiking, I'll be okay.
I guess you're going to Moab.
I'm going I'm going into Arches, but then I'll go back into Moab and
there you go.
Burger and beer with my name on it.
What's your YouTube channel, buddy?
I'm Across Utah.
That's what it's called?
Yep.
Across Utah, one word.
All one word.
Okay, well, good luck, man. You need any water or anything? You got food? You don't need nothing to eat?
Yeah, I've got plenty of food.
I got a dry salami sandwich in there. You sure you don't want one?
Oh, that sounds good, but no, I think I'm fine.
Okay, bud.
Thanks,
all right,
guys.
All right, man. You take care.
All right. Good luck with you guys too.
700 miles in 43 days.
Yep.
God, man. All right, bro.
All right.
We'll see you later. Across Utah.
Across Utah.
All right. And I bet you started and you were clean shaven, right?
Almost. I just had a little bit.
Goatee.
Yeah.
All right, mountain man guy.
All right.
We'll see you later, bro.
Take care.
All right, buddy. Take it easy. And that's what you call extreme. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bud.
I was going to say goodbye one more time, man.
Okay, go ahead. Say goodbye again, bro. All right. We'll see you later, man. You sure you don't want any water or nothing?
No, I'm good. I just filled up right back there.
Okay, buddy.
All right.
You take care, man.
All right. Have a good one.
Okay. Huh?
Wow, I can't even imagine.
700 miles he's walked.
Those 30 miles we walked that one day, that was the maximum for me.
I know.
I couldn't walk for like 3 days after that.
Look, there he goes.
That's wild.
He's got about 50 more miles to go and he's in Moab.
Man.
You said you're going to be in Moab tomorrow?
Yep.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you my cell number. I'm going to buy you a burger. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Yeah, my parents are picking me up at...
Oh, so your parents are going to be here?
Yep, they're my shuttle, so...
Okay, I was going to buy you something to eat, dude.
I think my parents will take care of me.
You sure?
It's mighty nice of
Okay, man. All right, well, forget it, Manny. I was going to give you the cell number, but that's cool.
Yeah.
One more time, bud. Man, meeting people like you, I mean, makes me look like a beginner.
No, man, it's all... They say, hike your own hike. Do what you want to do, do what you love. This is what I love.
Doing it by yourself, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, dude. If you get tired, holler for us. We'll give you a ride back in the power wagon.
All right.
All right, dude.
Good, man.
See you later, buddy. I didn't even think about it, but I actually interrupted his walk. I actually made him walk back 35 or 40 feet. And after 700 miles, that probably hurt. And we're huffing and puffing on our bikes.
I know. If I was like 20 years younger, I'd be there.
All right, let's get down the road. So where we're at is the Chicken Corners Trail. And I'm going to tell you something. This is a four-wheel drive trail. This is not just your back roads hillbilly trail. We actually had to put it in low four-wheel drive, full lockers, and disconnected sway bar to get up some rocks. So it was a pretty rough situation. Let's watch and see Minnie go through this and see if she can make it. So we got some rough rock action here. And we're gonna see if Minnie can make it. Come on! I'm trying to teach Minnie how to four-wheel drive because she's so scared shitless of it. I figured if I let her drive, she won't be as scared. Come on! There was actually a trail back there. It was all downhill and I wanted to ride my bike down the whole thing. All right, over here. Over here. Turn to the left, right. Over here. Over here. Over here, sharp, sharp. Make it sharp. Okay, come on. Turn sharp. Okay, straighten it out, straighten it out. No, bring it back to the left, right there, come on. Okay, now bring it to the right, to the right. Go to the right. Easy. Come on, you got it. Easy. There you go, come on. Bring it to the right, to the right. There you go. Follow me. Okay. Looks like Minnie's doing a pretty good job there. Four-wheeling down the trail. Come on. All right, come on. Moab, Utah. Good time. Getting ready to move out here. Alright, so we're out here in Moab. This is where we're going to be building our building for our shop right here. And we got kind of a situation. We're going to let Minnie, if you can see her out there, she's measuring our property line because there's a discrepancy in what she thinks it is and what I think it is. So she's measuring that out to see what the footage is. You can lift that handle out. So anyway, she's measuring down the frontage of the road here, and she's claiming that it's going to be that bent pole over there. And I don't think it is. I think it's right here. So what we're doing is we're measuring out the property line in the front to make sure that we got the right accurate footage as we mark out the square footage
Where
of
I say the
property.
property line is gives us more room.
I know that, but I don't think that's it. I think
do.
that's a marker for the well.
Okay, well, I remember the well being on our property.
Okay.
On the flag. 136.
Okay, around 136 feet. Let's go look at the paper and see what we got.
Let's go check it out. I hope I'm right, because that gives us a lot more area.
There it is, but it's very small. That actually says 136. Read that right there.
Yeah, to this line here.
That's right.
And then there's the curve out, and the curve out is from that pole to the other pole is the curve out right here, and then our property line is from that pole over there to the fence. Yes, it's right.
Okay, then all we gotta do is measure from this line here and go out over here.
We already, those two poles are there, Pete.
Okay, but we need to measure that.
We need to measure from here to this pole, which is that pole there. It's not that pole there.
Well, we finally made it over to Monticello, Utah, and when we got to Cortez, we almost had to sleep in our truck because this is Memorial Weekend, and Motels are limited. So when we got to Cortez, we ended up staying in this rat hole hotel, which was full of infested cockroaches and who knows what else is in there. I'm sure there were some bed bugs climbing around. Hopefully there wasn't no crabs, because I would hate to see many get crabs, and that would really be a real nightmare if that happened. I was telling them about the infested hotel room we had to stay in Cortez because we almost had to sleep in the truck.
It was gross.
It was pretty gross. So then yesterday when we were in Cortez, we went mountain biking, and I want to show everybody something here. Our front brakes aren't working. There it is right there. No front brakes on either bike. And then what happened, the derailleur on Minnie's bike decided to take a shit. So that kind of fucked us up in the ass on that situation right there. I think the reason the derailleurs quit working is because they were filthy dirty and I haven't washed them out in a long time. So hopefully that'll fix the situation. But let's get back to the brakes here, because what the situation is on these brakes, these are hydraulic. Okay, this is not a cable brake. There's actually hydraulic fluid that comes all the way down here into the caliper. And these are actually one of the top of the line best ones you can buy. This is Dior XT Ice. All right, so we have to bleed those out, because without that front brake, we all know what's going to happen to Minnie, the body shop girl. She's going to wreck her bike again, and we definitely don't want that to happen. So anyway, here we are. We're on our way to Moab now. What we're doing in Moab, let me go ahead and get this out because everybody out there knows, is we are getting ready to stake and mark the property to put our brand new shop on the property, which will be built in 3 weeks. Actually, what, about a month from now?
No, we close on our house the end of next month, and then hopefully the day after we close, they can start. That's what we're praying for.
Right, right. So we're going to Moab to stake it all out and measure our property down so we can get all this done. So that's where we're heading. But the first place we got to go is the bike shop, because we got to get brakes bled out because we don't have the tools with us to do it ourselves.
Right.
So anyway, I was showing you Minnie's bike and my bike where we needed to bleed the brakes out. And
you're kidding me, right? Wait a minute.
I called a couple places in Moab Utah.
Wait a minute. You're filming so you can start bitching about the bicycles again?
Yeah, that's right.
Give me the fucking camera. Come on, Pete.
I can talk if I want.
You promised me you wouldn't be.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say one little story. Okay, I'm not even bitching. I'm not bitching. This is just one little story. It's one little story driving down the road to Moab.
You promised me that you would not behave.
So anyway, we were driving down the road, and I asked Minnie to.
I knew you were fucking lying.
I asked Minnie to call some bike shops so we can get our brakes bled. Now, take in mind, we only need the front brake bled. So, I mean, it's like a 3-minute job, if that. So, anyway, she calls the first place, and the guy automatically says $35. $35 to bleed a brake that takes about 3 minutes. And I said, okay, thank you, have a nice day.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You said, fuck off, click.
I didn't say fuck off.
Well, you said something shitty. Yes,
no,
you
I didn't.
did. Yeah, you did.
Okay, I was shocked.
Too bad it wasn't on fucking film.
Okay, I was shocked. I might have said motherfucker. Okay, I didn't say fuck off. Okay, so anyway, back to the story.
Liar.
Yeah. No, I'm not a liar. I just said I probably said motherfucker, is what I said. So, then we get down the road, and she calls the other bike store, and this lady answers, and she says $30, and it might be more because she gets so many exotic hardcore brake systems that come through the store that she really doesn't know how much it would cost to bleed only the front brake, and that until they see the bike, then they can give you a price. But it was $30 minimum, and until she sees the bike, she doesn't know. So then we, of course, lost service, and I told Minnie, I said, well, I'll go over to the hardware store and I'll get the tools to do it myself and probably save money. But I'm just letting everybody know out there, this is the kind of highway robbery action you're looking at when you come to these tourist towns and you know, are traveling through. So just a word of the wise, if you have a bicycle and you have hydraulic brakes, which I will be getting rid of because I don't even like hydraulic brakes, but I'll be getting rid of them when I get back to Dallas. The best thing to do is make sure that all of your maintenance is taken care of beforehand, before you leave. That way you don't have the problem that I'm having over here, and of course over there. I just wanted to say that. That's all I wanted to say. Is that too much? I was just telling to make sure that preventive maintenance is very important. Not just for your bicycle, but for your wallet too. So anyway, I wanted everybody to look how beautiful it is out here. It's just beautiful country that we're looking at, driving down the highway to Moab. And we're on our way to measure our property. And it's going to be an awesome situation living out here. What do you think, Minnie?
I don't know, Pete.
Okay. All right. I don't have my stand up, my tripod, car tripod, so I better go. We'll see you in Moab. Take it easy. But we might go to Grand Junction to see Colorado Bob, right? Minnie?
Hurry up with the camera, Pete.
Okay. All right. I gotta go. Take it easy. So what I'm doing here is I am putting the flags in to mark this corner. Now we don't need to mark the whole thing, as long as we got a corner where they can start out with, where they know the shop's gonna be, we'll be fine. We actually had our shop in a different location. You want to take them around and show them our property lines? Kind of give an angle of why we've been out here all day. Once you do that, while I finish this wall out.
Okay, well, we're going to start over here in the corner of our property. If you go from this pole here and you see those blue flags all the way to that fence down there with the metal poles that runs this way, that is our property line here. And then it goes down like this berm that you see to that pole right there. Right there. Alright? And then, of course, on the back it follows that fence line all the way to see where that white truck is and that little razor looking rock crawler. That is where the other corner is, like right in the middle of that rock crawler. And then it goes up to the well, and where that metal stake is bent in that excess pole or tube or whatever coming up out of the ground, that's part of the well. That right there is the line. So that's 1 acre. And of course, right in the center, in the worst possible place of all, is our septic tank, which will be used on a temporary basis because we will be getting city water in about a year. So, the way it's going to be is you're going to drive down our street, and then if you see this stake right here in the corner, it's going to start a concrete pad, a parking area. Concrete pad all in this area here, all here, over there, and runs almost to the street. And it's going to be squared off with this. And that's going to be the parking area. And our front door will be right here. Right here. So you'll just drive right down the street and just pull right in. And then of course that is the shop there and the office here. And right here is the shop line. And then of course it goes back 50 feet and then it's 60 foot this way.
This wall here is 8 feet.
Yeah, because that includes 30 foot and 50 foot. Yeah. Oh, I was wrong. This is the 50 foot here. Or something like that.
it kind of gives us the layout where we want our shop. Now, let me show you the whole situation, really what fucked this whole deal up.
Why
Did you already
can't
tell them about the septic tank?
I just said it was in a bad place. Why can't we just
Okay,
leave it
that's
on a
all I wanted to know.
positive
I
note?
just wanted to let you know that it was in a bad place.
Okay, and let's just
It was
work
supposed to
around
be
it.
over in that area, but you know, we have to work around it now because that's just a temporary situation. Now, where we're standing right here,
We're standing inside the shop.
we're in the shop, but there's going to be a door right here. It's going to be a 10 by 12, no, a 12 by 14 door. All right, in between, I guess right here we're standing. So when the city water comes in, what we'll do is we will fence this area in, and that will be my backyard, my storage yard. I'm going to show you how it's going to be laid out for you guys that aren't, I'm sure many can hold this. We're going to have to draw another one of these up. So there's our property. You come down the street here, and then this is our street, and there's the cul-de-sac, and that's how the shop's going to be sitting on our property. And then of course we're going to have an apron here, and then one back here. And you can see where that door is going to end up in the shop on the 50-foot wall here. So when we get rid of the septic tank, I'll be able to fence that in. And then this is our office here. So you'll come down the street. Let me open that up. There you go.
Well, the street's not right here. This is the neighbor's property.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So you're going to come down the street way over here, and then come down our street, and then you'll be able to drive into the shop area.
Yeah, I showed them that.
All right. If Minnie can kind of zoom into that box over there. Can you see that box? That is our electric power. That's the electricity. And we need to meet the electric company over here tomorrow, so we could talk to them about getting the power onto our property or onto this building. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a, I don't even know what it's called, some kind of box. Who knows? But they will go 100, what was it, 150? So we get 150 feet travel to the building. So we're trying to keep the building as close as possible. And we actually had the shop laid out one way already, but we didn't like it. So this is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. Hoping to be moving to Moab, Utah very soon.
That is our view.
Going to LaSalle Mountains, of
And
course.
that's just right there across the
There you
street.
Okay.
I'm looking out my front door.
No, actually the door is right here.
Oh, is it on this side?
No, it's right here.
Right in the middle?
2 doors. Yeah.
Here we go. Look, I'm opening up the front door. Stepping outside.
See you later.